All right, guys, today's lesson is 7.3, sums of angles in triangles and quadrilaterals. We've already done a lot of triangles, but we're adding quadrilaterals to it. Today you need paper, pencil, and calculator, along with your note packet open to page 6 and your homework packet open to page 6. Okay, we're going to do some warm-up right now. Whoops. This warm-up is on paper. You are doing this on paper right now. All right, this triangle, I want you to find angle A and angle B. Pay attention to the fact that it's got two congruent sides. Go. All right, what you should have done. This side is congruent and this side is congruent. So these two angles are congruent. Angle A is 40 degrees. Okay, so you should have said 40 for angle A. We need to find angle B. Well, what's our equation going to be? B plus 40 equals 180. 40 plus 40 is 80, so B plus 80, I don't know why that keeps doing that, equals 180. Subtract 80 from both sides, and we get B is 100 degrees. Again, this is not drawn to scale. That is clearly not a 100-degree angle, but we found it to be 100, so that's what it is. Okay, number 2, find angle A and angle B. Go. All right, well, what we should have done here is recognize that these two angles have to be congruent because they are opposite congruent sides. So X and X. So our equation is going to be X plus 90 equals 180. This is X plus X is 2X plus 90 equals 180. Subtract 90 from both sides. And I have 2X is 90. Divide both sides by 2. X is 45. So this angle will be 45, and this angle will be 45. What is the name of this triangle? Name it by its angles and its sides. Go. All right, you should have told me that this is a right, because that's a 90-degree angle, right isosceles, because it has two equal sides. Right isosceles. All right, number 3, as part of a game, 4 students each randomly select 3 cards with angle measures written on them. The table shows the results. Decides if the cards could form a triangle. Okay, A, Sam chose 45, 25, and 115. Can that be a triangle? Go. Well, you should have said no, because if you add these up, you get 185. That is not a triangle. Okay, if you add them together, remember they should add up to 180. So that is not a triangle. John, can his form a triangle? Go. Well, if you add 60, 70, and 50, you get 180. So is that a triangle? Yes. Whoops. Mark, can he form a triangle? Go. Well, if Mark adds his together, he gets 229. That is not a triangle. Letter D, Ron, can he form a triangle? Go. Well, when he adds his up, he gets 180. And yes, that is a triangle. Now, number 4, they continue to play the game, but now they are drawing card lengths that will have lengths of sides written on them. Decide if the cards selected can or cannot form a triangle. Emily pulls cards 15, 20, and 35. Can those 3 side lengths form a triangle? Go. Well, what you should have done is this. Triangle inequality. Add them. First 2. 15 plus 20 is 35. 20 minus 15 is 5. Our third side, X, has to be between 5 and 35. Is 35 between these two numbers? No, it is not. No. Remember, it cannot be these two end lengths. It has to be in between. So Emily is a no. What about Sue? Go. All right. Sue, if I add 8 plus 10, I get 18. If I subtract 8 plus 10, I get 2. So our third side has to be between 2 and 18. Is 12 between 2 and 18? Yes, it is. Try Kim. Go. All right, Kim, add 3 plus 2 and you get 5. Subtract 3 minus 2 and you get 1. So X has to be between 1 and 5. Is 4 between 1 and 5? Yes, it is. And Jan, 7, 10, and 18. Is that a triangle? Go. Well, add these. 7 plus 10 is 17. 10 minus 7 is 3. X has to be between 3 and 17. Is 18? No, it is not. All right, now you are in your note packet on page 6. Let me just confirm that this is page 6. Yes, you need to be in your note packet now, page 6. Everybody get to page 6. You are filling this in your note packet. All right, now, we already know part of this lesson. Triangles, interior angles have a sum of 180. We've been working with that for a while. They add up to 180. Now, what we are adding to this today is a quadrilateral. Remember, a quadrilateral is a four-sided polygon. They have interior angles that add up to 360. Now, let me explain this to you. Here's a quadrilateral. First of all, if I gave you a square, we'd have 90, 90, 90, 90. If you add that up or multiply by 4, you get 360. That's one way to remember it. Or you could split this into two triangles. This triangle has 180. This triangle has 180. 180 plus 180 is 360. I don't care how you remember it, but you need to know that a triangle has 180 degrees in it and a quadrilateral has 360. All right, so how do we solve for x? Well, this is a quadrilateral. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. So our equation should be x plus 63 plus 107 plus 42 equals 360, because that is a quadrilateral. It adds up to 360. So on this side, 63 plus 107 plus 42, we get x plus 312 equals 360. Subtract 312 from both sides, and we get x is 48. Guys, I want to see this equation written on your notes when you show it to me. If you did not write this equation, pause the video and do it now. All right, let's do this one. Well, this is a triangle. So the three angles, x plus 33 plus 76 equal 180. So 33 plus 76 is 109. So x plus 109 equals 180. Subtract 109 from both sides, and we get x is 71 degrees. Again, if you don't have that equation written right now, do it. I want it written that way. All right, now, these are more complicated. Why? Because the angles, there's a lot of x's. All right, so same process though. So in this quadrilateral, I am going to write this equation. 5x plus 5 plus 2x plus 5x plus 20, 5, plus 3x equals 360. Guys, write that down now. Now, remember, solving equations, we combine like terms first. So let's add up all our x's. 5x plus 2x plus 5x plus 3x. 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 5 is 13. No, wait, 7, it's 12, sorry. 5 plus 2 plus 5 is 12, plus 13 is 15x. I should have said plus 3. So what are you typing into your calculator? 5 plus 2 plus 5 plus 3 is 15x. Don't forget your x. Now, combine all our other like terms, the numbers without the variables. 5 plus 25 is plus 30 equals 360. Now, we're solving our equation. Subtract 30 from both sides. And I get 15x equals 330. Divide both sides by 15. And we end up with x is 22. Now, guys, that is what we got for x. I'm going to ask you then to use x. We found x to be 22. To go back and find the missing angles. Find these angles. So 2x, doesn't that mean 2 times x? So 2 times 22 is 44 degrees. That angle is 44 degrees. You put x that you just found, which was 22, into the angle. So this will be 5 times 22 plus 5. And if you type that into your calculator, you get 115 degrees. So this angle is 115. This angle, 3 times 22 is 66 degrees. And this angle will be 5 times 22 plus 25. 5 times 22 plus 25 is 135 degrees. How can we check to see we're right? Well, take 44 plus 115 plus 66 plus 135, and you will get 360. So that is how you solve for x, and then how you use x to help you find the angles. If you do not have that copied down, do it now. I am going to look for that when you show me your notes. All right, I'm going to erase this so I have room to work. This is a triangle. The three angles in a triangle add up to 180. So our equation is going to be 3x plus 2x plus 7x plus 30 equals 180. Draw our line down the middle. All right, left side, combine like terms. 3x plus 2x plus 7x is 12x. We don't have anything to add to 30, so we just bring that down. Plus 30 equals 180. Subtract 30 on both sides. 12x equals 150. Divide both sides by 12. And we get x is 12.5. That's exactly what it is. Do not round that. It's 12.5. Guys, 12.5. Now, if I ask you to go back and find the angles, this angle here will be 3 times 12.5. That's 37.5. So this angle is 37.5. This angle will be 7 times 12.5 plus 30. 7 times 12.5 plus 30. I'm typing that into my calculator. I get 117.5. This angle will be 2 times 12.5, which gives you 25. Now, if you add 25 plus 117.5 plus 37.5, you get 180. All right, guys, follow along in your Google Classroom. Show Miss Terizzi page 6 now.